What's up guys, this is the Rifleman and I'm bringing you to the next part of my United States Let's Play. So just kind of round off what happened last time. Lots of fighting against the Iroquois because they're attacking everywhere near me and I just have to do a load of defensive actions. And as I predicted last turn, they have one turn left in Iroquois territory, so they're probably going to attack me with my very depleted army. But theirs is equally as depleted. Or they're going to have lots of reinforcements, which means it's going to be even harder. Oh, and Georgetown was built, which means it's going to be a lot of money. Well, a lot of money because they can be trading from these regions, which are wealthy regions anyway. But they have a cotton plantation, another cotton plantation, and then because you can trade with the region next to you, well, like the goods from the goods from Williamsburg will travel to Charlestown and then Georgetown and then be exported, which means I'll open up this tobacco plantation as well. So that's good. I like having different things to trade. But I think I need to end turn, because Philadelphia was laid siege to, but not anymore. Resistance to foreign occupation, because this stack was attacking me. But further ado, let me end turn. There's going to be a lot more fighting against, because they did have two regions. They trained a region, was split into two regions and compressed into one region. Really meant a kind of Native American orgy of fights, and to be honest, they've got a lot more guys to the attrition fight. If I was smart, I'd be recruiting more men in the armies. That's what I'd do if I was sensible, and I would replenish, but there's just not enough time between attacks. It would literally be, oh, Prussia, what do you want? You want... Come on. Well, fine, Prussia. Ah, there's the battle I said, but thankfully at least those other stacks aren't involved. So I will see you guys on the battlefield again for another Iroquois battle. And I'm sorry guys, but if I take this, if I win this battle, I think the faction is destroyed. I think. No, actually it might not be. No, it won't be, because it's Michigan territory. My mistake. I even got myself in a good mood over that. Well, I will see you guys on the battle map. Okay guys, this is going to be interesting because a lot of my units are under strength. So, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Let's deploy back. Let's deploy further back for a very special reason, which I will tell you in a minute. But right now, just keep deploying my artillery. Artillery is going to be even more valuable because as soon as the numbers of your men drop, your artillery make more and more of a significant impact, because there's really not a whole lot you can do with not very many men. Yeah, some very veteran troops though, because they're just doing a lot of fighting. My very weak general, can they? No, they can't deploy mines. I thought they could. These aren't very good light troops then. Light infantry can deploy mines, regular ones. Okay, where's my howitzer? Oh, lucky I didn't do that. I would have missed out on some howitzer shots. I really need my artillery to do some good work. Oh no, actually, look, they're just as depleted as I am. And they're in an even worse position because I have artillery. Because that's just done a hell of a lot of damage itself. Get my howitzers to work on their general's bodyguard. See if we can do it again. The general killer. I like howitzers. It seems like America is the only faction. I can just ignore that mismatched animation. America's the only faction I can use howitzers with and just kind of feel, oh no, I didn't deploy barricade cover for these guys. America's the only faction where I can use howitzers and kind of feel like it fits. Whoop, whoop. Oh. One more howitzer shot. Where's it going to land? Oh. Speed these guys up. See, that's the thing. AI, Native American AI for this game's smart. or certainly appears to be smarter. Oh my god, lots of guys. But lots of artillery too. Mwah, ah, ah, ah. There you go. There you go. Everyone just fire as fast as you can. Switch to canister shot. That's right. Route. There we go. Route so you can keep coming back and keep taking crippling losses. Then I just need my artillery to do some good work. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. If I can get them to rout, I can kill them as they're routing, and I can kill them as they come back. Right, limber up. Because you guys back here aren't doing anything useful. Although I'm normally really like just having the units just sat there. This whole wing not doing anything if they're not being attacked. But can't really afford to be doing that when I've not got a lot of guys. Although, if I can get the Chief's bodyguard, they'll rout completely. Because chances are some of those units will come back. I'd almost put money on it, but no, actually they're doing quite a good job at getting to the wall, getting to the boundary. Uh-oh. Pause. Get this entire wing involved. Halt my artillery fire, get my general over here. Because this could go badly wrong. Just trying to swarm them. With the Green Mountain boys. Don't want to get my general involved because I've only got 9 guys and my general probably would die from that. So he's going to watch. Yes, the general is dead. Wavering. Come on. Waver, then die, then lose all your units. There you go. Now at least their general's unit will be resorted to using foot units. But I will see you guys back on the campaign map. Okay, here are the results. Thankfully, there's not many of them left now at all. Raiding. Stop raiding all my stuff. Leave me alone. That's a lot of Iroquois troops. Although I should have reinforcements being made Delaware, which means I can just add them on. I think I've got 2 units of line should be there. I've got some more long riflemen should be being made in Philadelphia to join that stack right there, which would be pretty neat. Some more strength units. Raiding. There we go. Not just any line. 1st Maryland.
Sir. By the left. March.
I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. It is my region, my place. And they're very, very weak. And it'd be interesting to see what sort of garrison troops I get as a bonus. Newfoundland, destroy the chapter school. You're Protestants now.
Forward.
He's too good of a general to be doing this. Let's get some militia units built in. Get that built. Get trade port upgraded. Trade ports are very, very good. They go for wealth. And like fisheries, sometimes if you get a is that a wealthy? No, that's poor. Don't want to upgrade, spend that money on the poor area, and that's not me being a douche, it's me being the fact that by spending money on an area which is wealthy, like this water power cloth mill in a wealthy region gives me 1200 to region wealth plus 13. Whereas this place should give me 750 per turn. So the fact that wealthy areas produce more money. And there's an abundant yield in this plantation, so I'd be mental to not upgrade this plantation to contribute to my trade income. There you go. My tobacco is being exported now. Metal. I can get roads. When can I get... Oh, I presume I got that quite early on. But let's... I can't build the army board. I think this might be my most valuable region, so you're going to get roads first because you can grow insanely fast. That's not going to be fun. Once I've dealt with the Iroquois, I've got to come deal with these guys. Oh god. So once these guys have been dealt with, I have to go around and kill these guys. But can I attack these guys? Not yet. I would like to, because I need to kill this stack and then retreat. Actually, they don't have that many at all. I think they have got 200 guys or something, so there's hardly any. But I need to reinforce this army. They're getting so veteran, but there's hardly any of them. But end turn is a thing. That's the problem. They've been repeatedly attacked so many times. If they just can't defend, hopefully. Ooh, if I got some more good units of garrison line infantry. It's probably what I'd like. You'll rebuild that stack, no trouble. But I don't want to rebuild it. Military alliance? No. Oh, another... No, wait. I thought another stack... Oh, God. See, that's what they do. They just run around and raid everywhere. I hate them so much. And I hate the fact that they don't retreat automatically back to their own... their nearest settlement. They just kind of retreat in a direction dependent on the direction you attack them. That's kind of lame. You can kind of aim it, but they've just raided a really factory. No, I'll sort out that in a minute. Rebuild. Every second they leave it is more troops that go replenishing. And that means it's another turn that this army can do something. More line infantry.
Yes, sir. Onward.
No way.
Maneuvers
That's
complete.
not a thing. Well, I may as well transfer these line units to here, to Horatio Broome, because they're probably going to attack Annapolis. They're going to take it, and I'm going to have to take it back again. God, I hate the AI. Oh yeah. Forgot about this. Have an admiral, sir. Heliotrope Ver. Veer. New national leader. Ah, ministers. Ministers. Justice, you're not very good. Boop. And that's even worse. Stupid thing. I need more tax. Weaver's Cottage I can use. I can't use a meeting hall. Can't use communal farming. Wait, have I just not been... Oh my god, I've not been using this school the whole time. Puddling furnace. That makes more... Yeah, there you go. More money. 5 turns. Auxiliary gained. Oh, yes. This army's slowly coming. Oh no, it has come together. I want to attack them. Here you go. Lots of growth. Then if I upgrade it again, it just gets it just gets unbelievably wealthy. I better just keep upgrading it to make Charleston grow as fast as possible. But then in some cases, fortify the region just below it, just to the south, which is about... Well, the Cherokee are probably just going to wander in and just go, yo bro, and smash all my stuff. I've spent a lot of money upgrading all these plantations and farms and stuff, and then they're going to smash it all down and rebuild their rubbish little ones that don't do anything. That's the thing why Native Americans are a really hard faction to play. Almost got to raid my port, but I probably won't even be able to reach. I don't know why my reach was so short last time. But meh. It's not so bad, I guess. I've not done any expansion at all in any of these parts because I've just been mauled by the Iroquois. Wait, where have they gone? Military access would be ideal. Spain. And I may as well be allied to them because I'm allied with France, so... And Spain and France are allied, so it's not really a problem. But where did those stacks go from? The stacks that were attacking my territory. They've just gone, have they? Or... Where did they go? They're in the hills, are they? Waiting to ambush. Sounds about right. Have I got any spies? Can spies find ambushes? I don't know. All I know is I've got lots of money. I need to upgrade it. Need to upgrade lots of things. National Observatory. Coaching in. Don't need to bother. Don't need to bother with the school yet. Don't want to upgrade that because I'll probably just raid it and be douches. New port. Another port. Arcadia. They already have a trade port, so I might just give them... a fishing port. I mean, it increases population growth and it provides money. And population growth means more tax. So, let's do that. George has been destroyed. Is that the Russians again? It is the Russians. No, it's not. The Ottomans. They still haven't taken the Crimea yet. It's not too late. Militia. Oh yeah, there we go. Whoop. Get in there. Embark on my 1/5 rate ISIS. What an awkward name. And that's the thing. The whole thing that's going on IS, Islamic State non-defined Islamic States or whatever. When they were ISIS, why is it lagging? When they were known as ISIS, it just made me think of Archer because the the agency. If you haven't seen it, I really recommend it. I find it quite funny because it's kind of my humor and it's just a bit weird. But they run a spy agency called ISIS, and it was it was just funny to hear like ISIS on the news for attacking Iraq, and it's like, oh, it's Archer again. I'm not gonna. You guys have seen me fight the Iroquois so many times. I'm not gonna waste your time again with it. I'm just not, because what is it? It's about the last 3 parts. Well, 3 parts including this part. So that's all I've done. And if I'm gonna win, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me win. Oh, I gotta destroy the gunsmith. That's the point. Infrastructure upgrades. Wait, what have we got down here?
God's will be done.
May as well start converting Florida because I'm going to be here soon. Lots of Minutemen. Once I take the Iroquois out, well, one army is going to go here and take out the Iroquois. Another army is going to head south. And I might even recruit a second one to deal with this, one to head south and deal with this. The army that took out Michigan can go down and take Upper Louisiana. And eventually I need to declare war on the Prussians for starters, because they're not going to do anything. They're not upgrading anything. Whereas I can make a lot of money. Don't need to upgrade that. Don't need to... Need to build the army board because I haven't got one. Upgrade. Need to get farm upgrades because great estates are, well, palatial estates are a really easy way to make a lot of money because they're quite valuable. Surprisingly. But no, economically doing quite well because of trade, and trade sustainable. I don't mean unsustainable, I mean vulnerable. It's like I've got it set up. I've got my entire war effort and country set a war on me or blockade me severely. Yes. See, they'll ask you to pay a lot of money to make peace with them. But if you just wait, eventually, you will get peace from them for free. But anyway, as I was saying, it's like building a support out of wood, of thin balsa wood, compare the support for your economy is breeze blocks, and tax in that framework just forms guy ropes standing upright. That's what ideally it should be like, that kind of analogy. In the real world, yeah, it doesn't really... In the real world, trade's critical, and it always has been. For hundreds of years, the reason why the British Empire conquered as much territory as it did was to either secure places to trade their goods from or just to secure production areas. That's pretty much what it was all about. It was all about money, all about taking the resources you want that are worth something and freeing it to the trade market at your will. Similar to the way what China's doing. China's done a lot of investing in mining and things like that in Africa, where they've bought up really cheap like oil copper mines, especially. There's a lot of copper mines you can find in Africa. They've bought a lot of them or are constructing a lot of them so that they're state-owned companies, so that copper can be funneled to the internal Chinese market, which is just sucking up copper as it's developing. Resources are going to be a really important thing. They always have been, kind of. Maybe not copper so much, but like the rare metals, that's going to be a big deal. If I move my army out, are they suddenly going to pop out of the bushes and go, hoop derp? I guess not. Make this place tax-free. By the time I get back in that settlement, they'll be happy. Then once they build a government building, they'll be happy. Come on. Hiya! Boop. There we go. Then this army occupy Charleston. Because this is going to be the army which is going to head... Going to take out this force, this Cherokee force, on a mining field which isn't doing anything. I could recruit. I could wait till next turn and see. That's when they stop blockading things. It's really annoying. When they next turn, I could save up the money and buy a set of walls and just defend Savannah, which would be ideal. Peace treaty signed. Horatio Broome becoming even better general. Where is he? 29. So I've got a lot of fight left in him if I don't sacrifice him. But what about up here? Not even worth fighting. Attacking these ones are always good because they have fur resources which you can trade. I mean, more goods to trade can only be good. It just adds more stock to your supply. But what I really like above all is variation. I'm producing a lot of fur, but I want to produce sugar and coffee and spices and tea. Not ivory so much because you can only get it through that trade route, which I might even end up going and doing. I need to have oh yeah, I need to... It only seems to lag when I start clicking on naval stuff. But this army can be the army which defends the American coast, the navy rather, whereas this navy if I recruited, or do I have to go to a trade port to recruit those? Or in Darthmod, isn't it? In Darthmod, every unit, every ship is a trade ship, whereas in the normal game you have to get merchantmen or whatever to trade to sit on a trade node. Whereas in this game, it's kind of any unit. It really is the sea. It really is. If I click onto a port and go, oh no, if I click on a, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't like me clicking on naval units. Interesting. Upgrades. Don't need to bother. When you capture a Native American territory, you pretty much have to destroy everything because none of it is. Everything in it can be outclassed by not Western exactly, quote unquote. You. I'm not going to fight that because no. 30. Interesting. Oh no. Again, there's no. Oh god.
Withdraw.
Wow. And just to add insult to injury, it's attacking my garrison. You're gonna. Oh no! They've deployed ships everywhere. Oh my god! Is it 1812 already? Jesus Christ! Oh my god! I've hands down never seen this happen ever. As in, you know, ever. The definition of ever. This is something I have. No. Wow, this is pretty cool. Annoying, but cool. Because that British fleet right there, right here, is going to get destroyed. So is this fleet, so those armies have nowhere to go. But it looks like this army I've just sent south to Charleston has to move up rapidly. This army in Iroquois territory has to head southeast rapidly. Oh my god. That's going to take out that's going to knock a big chunk out of my income. Still, I am pleased that it's happened. Because finally, people say you don't get amphibious assaults and you don't have to worry about it. But look at this. Like, what's this fleet? Fourths, fifths, a second, and a second. This fleet. Oh wow, lots of firsts. Well, actually, 3 firsts. This fleet. 3 first and a heavy first. 3. I probably got that. I can probably take out that. What about the armies? Oh. Pfft.
Sir. Orders.
Bum 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 bum.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes.
For crown and country.
Although they are depleted, but it's an army of militia. I mean,
Yes.
like whatever. Whoops. They're gonna start frickin' rioting or something. Army destroyed, army destroyed. Wait. Dale Walton, I thought I said Dale Winton. Traits gained. John Barry has a parrot. Region lost, region lost. Port blockaded. Workers on strike. This has been so neat. But the thing is, naval battles take a long time. I'm looking at my doodah and I'm getting quite close to the end of this part. So what I might do is spend a bit of time checking upgrades and stuff like that. Which I'm done. Or do I do this? You know what? I'm going to give you guys a naval fight. Just because, do you know what? I record these videos, like faction videos, in thirds usually. If I can. Oh, uh-oh. I could very well lose this. And I mean, I know you guys are probably thinking, what? Are you mental? But I'm alright in naval battles, but normally I have a very, very, very significant... Actually, they've only got 6 first rates, and I've got a lot of seconds of first and victory. But I will. I was going to give you guys one fight, but this is a big fight. So I'm going to have to do it next part, because otherwise this is going to overrun so much longer. And I didn't want to... wanted to have 3 normal chunks, because I didn't want to have 1 hour part, because if I fight this battle I'll get really fed up of the game and I won't be able to record any other parts. So I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. But next time you will see a great naval fight, which hopefully will leave me with some first-rate ships. Ships which I am unable to produce myself, which would be epic. So... Oh no. The song changed and it sounded like the audio was immediately cut, but it wasn't. But guys, I will see you next part, and this is going to be frickin' epic.